I got a question. Whose report will you believe? When you drop on down a few verses in Isaiah 53, you come across the word surely. I like that word because it's in the absolute affirmative. It does away with all questioning. It does away with all wondering. It does away with all surmising. It does away with doubt and fear and unbelief. God was not writing a newspaper and did not need to add a word just to stretch out the line. He didn't waste any words. But he knew that if there was any verse in that entire chapter that was going to be questioned, it was the one that he was about to have his prophet pen. Because the verse says, after the word surely, he hath borne our sicknesses and carried our pain. And God said, if there's anyone preachers will mess up, it'll be this one. So he said, I want to add a word just so there's no confusion about what I meant. So when you ask him, did you bear my sicknesses and did you carry my pain? He put the answer to your question as the first word in the verse, surely. Shout it, surely. 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 He hath borne my sicknesses and carried all my pain. Pastor, I was getting ready to preach a camp meeting. Can you sit over there just a minute? I'm older than you and not nearly as good looking. Now, I was getting ready for a camp meeting. My wife and I had just returned with our 4-year-old baby from the Cleveland Clinic, where God's man of faith and power, 14,000 television stations, 10,000 people in church, fastest growing Bible college in North America. I held my baby in my arms as the doctor looked at my wife and I and said, incurable, untreatable. And the third word, no hope. I went into my basement and I opened my Bible. And when I opened to the 53rd chapter of the book of Isaiah, that word jumped up off the page and stared at me and said, when I said, but this isn't the baby of the masses, Jesus. This isn't pastor's baby or a deacon's baby or a baby brought to me in a healing line. This is my baby. They said your baby will never learn to drive a car. Your baby will never have a relationship with anyone of the opposite sex. Your baby will never understand that you are his daddy and that she is his mommy. He will probably never talk. And there's nothing to be done. And here is the number of a support group. But when I was in my basement, the doctor didn't prepare me for being in my basement. When I got in my basement and I opened up my Bible, I wasn't ready for that word to jump off the page and look at me and say, surely I have borne your sicknesses and carried all your pain. I took my Bible. I ran up the basement steps. I got my wife. All I could say was surely, 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 surely. She said, what are you talking about? I grabbed the Bible. I pointed to it. Surely, surely. She read it. She started following me around the house. Surely, 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 surely. He bore my sicknesses and carried all my pain. 2 weeks ago, we had my baby back to the doctor. He said something's happened here. We just don't believe we can agree with that original diagnosis. Seems like something's wrong here. Before I left home today, my baby boy said, how long you gonna be gone, Daddy? When you coming home? We just got the report. We took our little boy to school, set him down in the desk for him to take his kindergarten test. We just got the results back. He scored 100% and got moved to the front of the class. Surely! Surely, come on, all over America, wherever you are right now, start saying surely. I don't care what situation you're in. Surely He has borne your sicknesses. Surely He has carried all your pain. You got power over sickness, power over sin, power over devils. Right now, dial that number on your screen. Allow us to pray with you. We're believing God for your miracles. Hallelujah! Wait a minute. Wait a minute.